Hello there. My name is Gwendolyn Lee and this is my audition video for Mystery Diner. I'm 44, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I work in the medical field. I have a wide variety of hobbies. I rescue animals, I scuba dive, I am about to plan my 4th vacation of a lifetime. I've had 3 so far. I highly recommend every single one of them. And I'm an adrenaline junkie, so roller coasters, water parks, canopy tours, pretty much anything you have to sign a waiver that says in the event of my death doing this, you're not going to get sued, I'm there. I have a history in food service. I started out at 14 working as a soda jerk. Not many of those around, but I was one. And I then worked at Mr. Steak and a small family restaurant called G.J. Willikers where we wore pilgrim costumes. I also worked at a Chinese restaurant. The owners were very involved, and look, here's one of them now. Hey, Guan! Guan, your food is ready! Come get it! It's cold! Okay, now I would like to tell you about my experience as a mystery diner. I have been doing this for a year. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite places that I have been to was a small local diner. It was like a restaurant version of Cheers. As I was waiting to get my food, an older man and his grown son came in, and before they could even sit down, the waiters had brought him a coffee. They already knew he wanted cream and sugar. They brought his son an iced tea, and everyone just knew everyone in that restaurant. It was really, really awesome. Another place I absolutely loved was a more upscale restaurant, and the waitress had, I can't even describe it, she had a way about her of making you feel like it was your best friend that had just come to kind of take care of you a little bit. But she was definitely selling the food. She gave us a spiel about how the cooks go to different countries every year to prepare a special dish and train, and the food was absolutely as good as she said. And we were very well taken care of. Not too much service and not too little. I gotta tell you about the opposite end of the scale, the worst place I was at. I went into the restaurant. It was a chain restaurant. I won't say the name, but I ordered a salad off the salad menu, and I told the waiter, I said, I'm a vegetarian, so can I get this salad without the breast of chicken? He said, absolutely. Then he brought me the large salad with a big breast of chicken right in the middle of the lettuce. I said, I like a different salad. I don't want one with the chicken in it. He took it away, brought back the exact same bowl with a big indentation in the lettuce where that breast of chicken had been obviously just plucked and thrown out. That was not a good experience. Why I would evaluate a restaurant is that question. How do I evaluate a restaurant as a mystery diner? I'm looking for things that I was trained when I waited tables. Are the waiters and waitresses knowledgeable? Are they able to take care of the customers? Am I seeing things that aren't right? Staff on cell phones and texting, or spending too much time with one table and ignoring others. I not only look at how is the waiter or waitress taking care of me and my table, but also how are they taking care of their entire section. And having worked as a waitress and been trained by a woman who was pretty much OCD, I'm good at picking out everything that should and shouldn't be, and as a customer in real life, I tip accordingly. The restaurant might want me or Mystery Diner to evaluate them because when the cat's away, the mice may play, and who knows what happens when you're not there without someone, an independent outside observer to check. And there's also things that sometimes people don't see because it's right in front of their face. It's obvious to them and they're not noticing it. Whereas an outsider will pick up details and things that aren't right. Why me? A lot of that I've already said. I am to this day a picky restaurant patron because of having worked in the industry. If my tables aren't pre-bussed in a, you know, reasonable amount of time, or if I notice I don't have my bill when I want my bill, or mistakes that are made that aren't rectified, or if food is brought out totally inappropriate, like the chicken salad, I'm watching for that. So I'm really good at being a picky diner. I am great with accents, characters, and disguise. I've been doing improv for 4 to 5 years if you count my classes, and I like to do the accents, darling. I love playing dress up. I have a long list of Halloween costumes and people that don't recognize me later without the wigs and such, so no problem doing any of that. And I also don't have any problem with a wide variety of people. One of my favorite things before an improv show is going out and working the crowd and getting to know who's in the audience and what might be things that they might relate to us, and also building a little rapport with them. I also grew up as a single child, so I have become pretty outgoing, and I don't have any trouble talking to people that I don't know, or even jumping into conversations that I had nothing to do with. If somebody says something interesting, I'll just jump in. I'm going to end this with one quirky fact about me. I have a turkey vulture bite scar on my arm. It's small, probably can't even pick it up, but not a lot of people have those. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you pick me for Mystery Diner. Thanks.